Welcome to Denver, Colorado football fans. A great look at Empower Field here at Mile High Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the fumble recovery is made. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that tries.
Ball is out. ETN lost it on the hitch. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. It's a big run, 9 yards, but they're still facing a 3rd and 10. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Jackson now on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Lamar now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
First carry now for the rookie out of Virginia Tech. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving. Brock pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
He danced away from one tackle, but not able to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Finds a man right side. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds. Brock at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal, Jacksonville.
ETN can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos finish off their opening drive. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos start off well to tie things 7-7.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Parker Washington with the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain, hauling him to the ground. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they scoop it up, time to push the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. They dodge the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. From the gun, Jackson. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Got enough that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Inside handoff to Dobbins. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
It's Nix out of the pistol. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Lamar off the play fake. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Jaguars in a punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matched matches that total here. Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Knicks off the play action. Looking to his fullback now. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Knicks now, 3rd and 1. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
First down.
Now it's Lamar. Stays in the pocket. Fights up. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. That one's complete, right side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
2nd and 13. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Jaguars in need of some points before the break. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's Lamar. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
First down, here's Lamar. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Hold on, son. Captain, ready.
Knicks with it on first. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
That hit affected that throw, and it sails out of bounds, incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. First down throw for Jackson. Taking a deep shot here. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and he'd assume our final snap. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. Chased out to his right. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. The give to Dobbins to start the 3rd. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Play action with Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Oh, love this. Giving it to the big guy on 3rd and short. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready? Hold on.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready?
Shotgun snap to Nix. On the left side. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. I wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. He brings it in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. Extra point try now from Lutz. No problems on the extra point there. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 14.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Play action, here's Jackson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down. He'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Throwing again is Lamar. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Finds a man right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He hurt free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Flush down now to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Again, right side to Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Nix from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. The drive picks up here, first and 10. Going with Dobbins here. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ball 11.
Running it again with Dobbins. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Dump off caught by his back. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And he will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Denver Broncos. 1st and goal at the 1-yard
So read here, this is Dobbins. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 21. Will Lutz.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
And this one does not go far.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Finds him over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Looking to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
ETN gets it on his own read. And He's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9. A 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. ETN again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut it to a point late in this one. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win. Back to throw. This is caught. Wow, a stunning call to go for it, and the Jets pay off. He's in, and they've got the lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw it. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hold on, set. Testing, ready.
Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars make the play that should win them this game. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. Up to the races, middle of the field. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. For the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of